I think the moral of this story is that the King of Wands got the memo here, that if they don't take some sort of action, it will be over. What is the current energy for the Virgo collective? Let's see, what is the current energy for Virgo? Whoa. Okay, Virgo, we have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Coins. That is you with the Happily Ever After card. Of course, Ten of Cups is that Pisces energy, and it is about emotional contentment, fulfillment, and long-term lasting peace. Queen of Coins, that's you. Could be Taurus, could be Capricorn as well. Somebody who's very stable, loving, generous, very nurturing, and good at tending to the home as well. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody that is very charismatic, passionate, definitely a good time, has a lot of pixie dust to sprinkle, but pretty undependable. So we'll see if they show up again. But let's see who or what is coming towards Virgo. Who or what is coming in? The Magician is you, baby. Ooh, the Magician and the Five of Wands. Creating conflict? What? So the Magician is about taking inspired action. It's your ruler, the planet of Mercury. Mercury, of course, is mainly known for ruling communication. So there's something being said here that could be causing a conflict. Five of Wands, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not the Tower with the Five of Wands, but it's definitely some sort of kerfuffle. There could be jealousy. There could be competition. There could be some words spoken. Justice, though, is here. It's possible you could be speaking your mind, getting somebody's knickers in a knot. But it's the right thing to do with justice. This could have to do with contracts or legal judgments. It's Libra energy, and it's about balancing the scales and doing the right thing and acting out of integrity, even if it ruffles some feathers. Let's get clarifying. So the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Two of Swords came out in reverse. This is an avoidance or a denial. Oh, not wanting to fight. Somebody wants to keep the peace. Somebody wants to keep the peace. We have the Five of Wands showing up here, repeating itself under the deck. This could be something that somebody doesn't want to address, you or whoever you may be dealing with, because they want to avoid conflict. There's an Emperor underneath that showing up. So what is the Queen of Coins? The Two of Cups, partnership, relationship is a burden. Okay, with the Ten of Wands. Something's just getting too heavy. You could be doing too much on your own, could be needing help around the home or in a partnership of some description, but not necessarily asking for it. And there's a lot of regrets and sadness and disappointment around this. But something's just gotten too heavy. So it's like getting to the point where somebody's gonna snap. And with the Magician here, it could be you. What is this? What is the Magician? Oh my God. It's the King of Wands, somebody that takes action, inspired action, initiative. We did see that Knight of Wands earlier, so maybe this is somebody who's leveling up from a knight to somebody a bit more reliable. The King of Wands typically has a lot of integrity, and they will do the right thing. Somebody that is a significant soul connection with the Six of Cups under the deck. So this is somebody who wants to do the right thing. What is the Five of Wands? Because there's a conflict. The Moon. Ooh, with the Magician repeating itself under the deck. So the Moon is a lot about fears, things that have been hidden, deep repressed emotions. We also have a new Moon Eclipse coming up on February 17th in your 6th house of everyday work and day-to-day responsibility. So that could be bringing something to a boiling point. Repressed emotions, feelings, and words could be coming up to a breaking point. Let's clarify again. What is the Ten of Cups with the Two of Swords, please? Page of Coins. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Somebody practical that makes a tangible plan to do things. Somebody has been avoiding doing that. Yeah, they've been holding back, giving. Kind of a stubborn energy, refusing to do their share, I'm getting. Four Swords, sitting on their ass a lot. I mean, take it as it resonates. If this reading's not for you, you would have clicked off already. But this is somebody who has not been putting in their fair share. And the Queen of Coins in this partnership is overwhelmed and burdened and stressed the F out. Sick of it, yeah. The World is the closing of a chapter. It's like putting an end to something, cycle complete. It's also Saturn energy. And Saturn is about doing a lot of hard work, putting in the work. There's been a certain amount of hurt and heartbreak, though. Three of Swords under the deck. This is looking for a new level in a relationship because Ten of Wands, as it stands, It hasn't been fair and balanced. That's right. With the Page of Swords, somebody's understanding something. And with the Eight of Cups, more Saturn energy, Saturn in Pisces, where it has just moved out of, in your 7th house of relationship. Now moving into your 8th house of shared resources, other people's money. This is about letting something go that hasn't been fulfilling, detaching and doing some soul searching to figure out a new path that is probably mutually beneficial. Yeah, making a big decision here about things that have not been so good with the Five of Cups. This is a wake-up call and a reckoning around a lot of disappointment that occurred. And this is crystal clear here with the Page of Swords, understanding that. The Magician and the King of Wands is somebody that takes action. So if you are dealing with somebody who's got initiation, this is a positive sign that it's over. And that doesn't mean the relationship is over. That means the bad behavior is over. Done, dead, complete. Because somebody understands if they don't step up to the plate, there's no undo button. It will be over. This change is healing. This death energy, Scorpio, along with the star, this is healing, hope, and renewed optimism. I think the moral of this story is that the King of Wands got the memo here, that if they don't take some sort of action, it's donezo. Five of Wands and the Moon. I'm sorry. The Page of Cups. Oh, are they ever sorry? The Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. That is definitely somebody who's gotten the memo. They understand. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody that's in touch with their emotions and understands they need to do the right thing, become more emotionally vulnerable and available, and essentially make things right. Justice with the Magician, making right dark days of the past. I do believe this eclipse is bringing things to a head. Let's see if I'm right and get a timing oracle. Ooh. It's time to move forward. Okay. And indecision is causing delays. So avoiding what you know to be true, that's just prolonging feelings of stress, burden, and overwhelm. Underneath the deck, we have within a year. So the world is typically a year. Do it. Let's get a Greenwich oracle for you now. Fruit, achievement, and success. That's the world. That's good. Pine tree, vitality, longevity, and perseverance. That is something that can last the test of time. Fruit is tangible proof of achievement. It's about being proud of your efforts and knowing that all of your hard work has paid off, yielding a satisfying result. Sometimes that work can be invisible to others, happening behind the scenes or internally. The fruit of that labor, however, is proof that the energy was invested. Recognize it and honor it. I believe somebody needs to recognize and honor all the work that you've put into a relationship, to a home environment. Let's get an angel oracle message for you. Growth. Card 2, 3, 4. You're experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You're on the right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success. That's the world. And card 888, abundance. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and stay disciplined. Underneath, reflection, 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. That's your reading, Virgo. I do hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.